Welcome back, Bayo Heads.
Hello to Paradiso Remembrance of Time, Chapter 9.
There we are.
We're freaking getting into this game, bro.
Yeah, we're real into meat and potatoes. Real meat and taters, as my mom used to told me.
I hope that the worst part of the game is behind us, because that Highway to Hell segment fucking sucks.
That was awful.
But hey, we're never going to have to do it again, ever.
Probably.
Jesus. Oh, is Jesus canonical in this world? She just said Jesus. I don't know. Does Jesus exist?
Yeah, I mean, angels and demons.
I mean, that doesn't mean it's Christian angels and Christian, you know?
That's fair. Yeah, you're right.
Did she say Jesus in Japanese? What's up with that?
What's Jesus in Japanese?
Probably Jesus. That clock face, I've seen it somewhere before. It's from Smash Bros.
It's from my favorite game, Super Smash Bros.
Also, at the start of the game, you probably go the other way. This place looks cool. I like it.
It's nice.
Ooh, whoop. Okay.
That was a little spooky.
So I would assume that this is probably the chapter. I think you can, yeah, jump on those. This is probably the chapter where Bayonetta learns more about the little kid that we've come in contact with.
Yeah.
That's actually just her as a child, I believe. And let me tell you, I'm with her. Kids fucking suck.
Yeah, kids are the fucking worst. If you have a kid, fuck you.
unless it's you, Mom. Your kid's pretty cool.
Your kid's fine, I guess. But even still,
I mean, like, come on.
Like, what are you doing?
Are you firmly in the never having children boat?
Yes,
Major.
I am firmly. Probably will never waver.
But what if it just accidentally happens one day? You know.
I'd freaking claw it out and throw it away.
That's kind of gruesome.
Well, that's what I do.
You have to like attack the statue in the middle. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is a giant key meant for a giant keyhole. Is there a giant keyhole somewhere?
Is it not this light up touchy?
Well, it doesn't seem to be interacting with. Oh.
Key. All right then.
Yeah, I have always taken great precautions to make sure that there are no little baby Dillons running around. I
just never come. It's one easy way. Never have children.
Well, if Oklahoma's sex education has taught me anything, if you get your wiener within a 3-foot vicinity around the baby factory, you will have a baby and you will have to raise it.
Yeah, that's true. The only way.
Yeah, just
the only way to not.
You just made some platforms, Major. You need to platform upwards using those platforms you just made.
But I want to go this way.
You're probably not gonna be able to find anything.
What if we do though?
This is a place we've already been. There used to be a button here. You had to jump up on the sides.
Oh.
Probably just have to take those platforms. Do some epic platforming.
Where is it?
The light rings.
Over here?
Yeah. Remember how you got here? How you jumped on some light platforms?
Yeah.
Now you have to jump on those light platforms to go upwards. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
In the middle of what's this? Piece of candy.
What?
In the middle of the plaza, those big light rings that you're staring at currently.
Found it.
Yeah, those ones.
Oh.
And they do some swivelies, so you have to go to the apex of them.
What?
They rotate. They're currently rotating.
Oh, this camera.
And then you jump, yeah, like that. You have to find the height where they link up.
Fuck.
You could also probably just get underneath it and jump upwards.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean it's trying to make the platforming easier for you by making you snap to the ledges. Also, you are just running with the grain currently.
I'm positioning.
So right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's right. Yeah. There you go. Oh, it's already lined up. Yeah, nice. And now this should be the highest ring, which I assume we do to get on top of the
clock tower, or whatever the large boulder.
Whoa! Now we're up here.
Touch.
And now we will do the fighting. Cool.
Oh, this guy's got a key. I wonder if we need that.
Probably. But yeah, kids fucking suck.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you ever have to deal with like your families? You have like an aunt or an uncle with kids?
Oh yeah, I'm out of my generation. Like my My grandfather had 3 kids, and
Nice.
of those 3 kids who had children, I am the oldest.
Ah, so you
I
have
was
to,
the first one.
You have to deal with a bunch of little shits.
Yes, constantly.
So where do we take this key?
That's a good question.
All the light rings disappeared, so do you insert the key into the... Oh, there he is.
Here we go. Key.
This is a cool little section. I like it's like playing Mario Galaxy, except Mario's really hot.
Exactly. And Peach is a little girl. That's also Mario.
Yeah. Congratulations on the gold medal.
Thank you.
Yeah, my sister has 2 kids, so I have a niece and a nephew.
Fuck.
Oh, and let me tell you, they'll be pretty cool whenever they're of appropriate intelligence to be able to interact with me.
Right. But until then...
But until then, when they're just running around and they're breaking shit and they cry and they like annoy me.
Yeah.
And they try to grab my keys from me all the time. Despite all of the jingling that I do, they will just not leave me alone.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. Ba da da da. Well,
all right.
I think
oh
whenever,
my god.
whenever the big light beam goes to zap you, I think you're supposed to dodge that and then punch the boulder.
Interesting.
Because it's made of those little cube thingies that we've seen prior.
I see what you're talking about now.
Yeah, so I think you have to do the dodging on the lightning, and then give the boulder the big punch. Ah, like right there. Yeah. Then you.
And then I die.
Perhaps. So, my next train of thought is you dodge that, and then you just use that to gain more distance between you and the boulder.
Okay.
Use that to run further. I would have assumed it was something where you just epically pwn the boulder, and then it goes off
the boulder.
and then it goes off track. But I guess you just have to outrun it. And it's also like, hey, how about that thing, huh?
How about it? Oh. Oh.
Yeah, you could probably just stay in this mode and outrun it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Is it faster than you? Yeah, I think it's faster than you.
Oh.
So I think you're gonna have to continue upon the plan. You've got it.
Oh.
Oh, maybe a little less so. Oh! You fucking run, brother.
Fucking run.
Well, job. We've done it. We have Indiana Jones.
We have done it. Whoa! Now
it
what?
Fell upwards. That doesn't even make any gosh darn sense.
Gold medal.
Thanks, verse 3. Do you have to spin-a-rooney this?
I think so.
It's a Rooney staff taking out from the gear mechanism. Seems like one of the cogs may be missing. Where's the cog? Well,
where's the cog?
There's a punchy wall to your right. Nope, the punchy wall.
Punchy wall.
That one.
Punchy wall.
Is this one? Is it gonna regen? Is it okay? Nope, we're good.
Nope, it just made a cog.
And now we
Pitch.
This is how all angelic. This is how all angelic.
Can I rotate it the other
mechanisms
direction?
Well, looks like it's going that way. So keep doing what you're doing, kid.
It's very clearly supposed to go right here.
Up. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Did you ever end up getting Diablo 3 for the Nintendo Switch?
I did.
How much have you played of it? Yeah, you have a real strong man.
No, I haven't played that much. I think I'm in Act 2.
Oh, there are 4 acts base game, which is strange because typically there are 3.
Yeah.
Because that's how story writing goes. Okay, you have to get all the necessary pieces of the keys from the chest.
Okay.
Seemed a little ham-fisted, but that's okay. Oh, she was staggered.
Oh.
Okay, that's make sure not to get crushed. That's one of my favorite video games. It's real fun. Yeah,
it's pretty good.
It's just floating around you. It wants you to get all of them. Which this game had a lot of similar vibes, obviously, being about angels and demons and whatnot. But you've heard about Blizzard Activision like laying off a fuck ton of employees.
Oh yeah, I remember reading that. Yeah, it was a lot of people.
It was like 800 employees, and I think they in total they staffed like about 7,000. So it was like around 10% of their entire employee base.
That's nuts.
Which is a little fucked, considering they reported that 2018 was like what I think their best, their highest profit margin year to date, which doesn't really make that much sense. If you're making so much money, why do you lay off your employees?
I don't know.
I think a lot of them were writers, and a lot of them were involved in esports. So maybe Blizzard is saying "fuck it" to the esports.
Yeah, maybe. Because I believe, I think I don't know this for sure. I might be talking out of my ass, but like I'm pretty sure that the Overwatch League is like a ginormous flop.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's good in the sense of like the esports. Yeah, like if you're only comparing it to esports in the realm of esports, it's like doing pretty well, but in actual business, it's not doing very well.
Yeah, I don't know how. Like, does Riot Games make profit off of their? Oof.
Am I dead now?
What the? Okay, that looked good.
that looked finished. Riot probably does.
Yeah, like where do they? Sponsors, obviously.
Yeah.
What little Twitch revenue they get? Oh, it flattens us like paper. That's what the
funny.
joke is. It just interacted strangely with us getting hit.
Yeah.
I want to go up those stairs on your right. Yeah.
I do believe they do. I mean, what is this? Oh.
It's a weapon, yeah.
I mean, the Chinese league has a Nike sponsorship.
Yeah.
They're with Nike or Adidas. I don't remember.
Adidas.
Adidas. So I've been watching my English telly.
Oh, is that really how they pronounce it in, in England?
Yeah, they pronounce it Adidas.
That's hilarious. I assume it's been watching soccer matches.
Yeah.
Who you like? Didn't something happen with Chelsea? And like recently, I saw it.
Oh yeah, Chelsea got reamed by I think it was Man City. They lost 6-0. That is a bad loss. That is I gave up.
That's how I felt watching week 1 of the AAF. There were some lopsided games. What's going to be really funny about the AAF is that with all these football players' contracts, all of them have clauses to where if an NFL team wants to sign them, then they can just say goodbye to their AAF contract and just immediately leave for the NFL.
Yeah.
So that means if your team's too good, your players are gonna get nabbed, and then all of a sudden you're not as good.
That's what Cade was like. Oh, my team beat your ass. I'm like, all right, let's see in 7 weeks how many of your players stick around.
Yeah.
See how many of them have contracts.
Now we are fighting the boat enemies.
Oh, there's always boats.
There are always boats. I assume you just have to like wait until they get near. I don't think gunning them down is optimal.
I'm trying to shoot the bullets that they're shooting at me.
I feel like which time the bullets.
Ah!
Go get him, Tiger. Oh, hey. Oh, it's one of those things where you hit them back. Looks like.
Oh,
hit the missiles back. Whoa, laser beams. Yeah, Riot Games probably profitable, but maybe like not. What's like the next biggest esport besides
Counter-Strike?
Outside of League of Legends, Counter-Strike?
Yeah, probably Counter-Strike or Dota.
I don't know. I think Dota, I think they only really have viewership during the international, right?
And
then
no, they get good viewership. It's mostly Eastern.
Okay.
So it's mostly it's
sense.
China and like Eastern Europe.
Yeah. Not around here.
Yeah, it's not very big in the West because it's hard. It's a hard game, so automatically the West doesn't like it.
It's like Fortnite versus PUBG. How PUBG's still really big in Asian countries.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not so anymore. That information might be outdated, but this is good. That's good damage. Yeah, I don't. Oh no. Oh, that's still kind of switch time. Dope.
Boom.
Which is like if you think of like Counter-Strike and about Dota and about League of Legends, they all have like huge sponsorships, right? Huge sponsorships, big prize pools.
Yes.
Things of the sort.
Not so much Counter-Strike, but yes.
Counter-Strike doesn't have sponsors, really?
Not huge ones. Nothing bigger than like Razer or like nothing out of the gamer sphere.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, even so, Razer, that's a I would call that like a B tier sponsor.
Yeah.
With S tier being like Coca-Cola, Verizon.
Yeah. Oh, like wait, I think CS does actually have Coca-Cola.
Oh, well then holy shit.
I think. Oh shit, I'm stupid. They have E-League.
Oh yeah, they literally have a TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just have to fall and not hit the or if you do hit them, then you hit the little orb portions, but this is probably fine. Which raises the question, all those are pretty big, but then you have like Smash Ultimate. Genesis got like mad viewers.
Yes.
Genesis 6 for Ultimate.
Yeah,
hit their
yeah, Smash had...
And Smash has no sponsors.
Yes.
Our prize pools are pathetic. Our prize pools are so bad that motherfucking Zero, rather than trying to win the tournaments, he'll just sit home and restream the tournaments.
Yeah. Like, it's silly.
I really dislike that, which and I don't think that I'm in the minority there. For those of you out of the loop, now formerly TSM, now Tempo Storm Zero, best player in Smash 4 by a wide margin, often considered.
Best ever.
What's the... Oh, okay.
Whoosh.
Rather than... He quit near the end of Smash 4 because he was losing to Bayonetta players and he disliked it. So he just stopped going to tournaments. He said that he quote-unquote retired. And then, whenever Ultimate came out, he's like, guys, I'm coming back for Ultimate. And then he went to like one major tournament, got 9th, and has instead... of going to any other tournaments, sits at home and gets permission from... Oh, well, that one was kind of just mean with
paper Bayonetta.
The pump fake. Yeah, it does it on a cycle of 2.
Oh, okay, I see.
So you just have to wait for the 2 cycle and then run. Yeah, rather than going to the tournament... oh, what the fuck? Now it's just go. No, what the... okay. I was like, I don't get it. And that one smashes. Okay, yeah. But yeah, rather than going to the tournaments, he'll just restream the tournaments. And he gets permission, which is fine and dandy.
This guy is fucking an asshole.
Yeah, just hold forward. Just hold forward. It'll be fine. Okay.
Very cool.
And the sad shit is that it's smart financially to do so, which is why he's doing it. Because you make way more money by restreaming the tournament to 10,000, 20,000 people than he could possibly get by getting first at the tournament. And getting first is way harder.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of other people who also went first. But I think in terms of Smash Bros, that's just most esports also, but particularly Smash Bros is just way better to just be a streamer.
Yeah. So like the way I saw Blur tweet about this a while ago.
The Crimson Blur.
The Crimson Blur. He was talking about how the way the money is divvied up in the Smash community, business-wise, is like all of it is pretty much in the players. Like the players pretty much hold all the money.
Oh yeah.
Whereas organizers don't see any of it. Oh, and content creators.
Oh yeah.
So
content creators don't. That money comes from outside sources.
Yeah, it's not really that's not really an esports thing.
Which we'd fall into. We're content creators.
Yes.
That's us.
This would be your alpha rads.
Yeah.
But so it's tough because it's hard to grow when our players are the ones that are making all the money. So we're not really, and the players don't really put that money back into the community. Yeah, not saying they should. It's not really.
Yeah, you got to pay rent, right?
Right, it's their job, So it's not like a big. So I'm not blaming them, but it sucks because we just don't have any we just don't have
the infrastructure.
Yeah, we don't have the infrastructure. Well, I think I feel like we are getting there, or we have some. It's just we don't have Nintendo to help us.
Yeah. And
not only that, but Nintendo also works against us.
Oftentimes they will combat the Smash scene.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than it used to be. At least they're not disallowing Melee from...
I mean, yeah, we're not getting C&D'd anymore. So I get actually asked this question all the time, so I think it'd be better if I just said it on recording. I mean, this is like the 10th episode of a Bayonetta playthrough, so there's probably not that many people watching.
Yeah.
But,
Go ahead, I think.
Oh, I thought I was playing. I thought I killed it. So people ask me, like, Major, why do you hate Nintendo so much? And it's mainly because they tried to
See Indeed Melee at EVO 2013.
Yeah, after Melee had raised over like $50,000 for cancer.
Yeah.
Just to like everyone just spent so much money.
The dig, the set, and we missed the spike. You really hate to see it.
Wow.
And then they throw a temper tantrum. Yep.
Yeah, and they just punch it over and over again. But so yeah, that's where the main source of my upsettiness comes. I mean, it also doesn't help that they, you know, just recycle OPs and IPs and
IPs. Yeah. Were you like big into Smash like as the EVO 2013 thing was happening?
No, I didn't get in until 2014.
I was there for the whole motherfucking ride.
Yeah, I know that you're a bit older.
Yeah. And it sucks because what the shiggy diggy was is that there was a big hubbub about the very final game slot for EVO, and EVO was like, this was before tournaments were happening all the time, so EVO was like the one event of the year that fighting games had that was like of significance.
Yeah.
So it was a big deal that Melee. There was a big community drive where they just raised a bunch of money, and they raised the most, so they got in. But then Nintendo said, "I don't think we really like that. How about we have the legal right to make sure that you can't do that because you're profiting off of our product." Of this 12-year-old at the time video game.
Yeah. Brawl had already been released.
Yeah, Brawl was out for 5 years.
Yeah.
Brawl had been released. It was Smash 4 was about to be released. And then they said, "You know what? Maybe fuck you guys, huh? Yeah, what about just fuck you guys? You can't play this game at the tournament." So then there was a big community outcry, as you'd imagine, because that's fucking stupid. And then they said, "I guess."
All right, fine.
And begrudgingly allowed EVO to stream the event, and it ended up being sick. Mango won the whole thing. Wobbles got second.
Yeah, it was an amazing tournament.
It was a dope tournament.
And yeah, and now today, you know.
And now, while Nintendo is not cease and desisting their video games from major tournaments, they would just claim all the money from certain video games up until like a month ago.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all guys remember how we uploaded Twilight Princess on the channel? How it was like cut into 2-hour blocks? That's because we made no money on that. It all went to Nintendo.
You're welcome, Nintendo.
You're welcome for the pennies.
I would like to think that my tweet at Nintendo America that said, I believe I tweeted something along the lines of, "Nintendo, please let me have my money." I think that led to them taking down their whatever program.
I mean, it's a very antiquated method of thinking because it is mutually beneficial to allow people to incentivize people to upload your video game.
Yeah, it's just exposure for your game.
Yeah, it's. There's hella people who ended up buying Slay the Spire because of us.
Yeah,
so
true.
we probably made Mr. Slay the Spire several $100s.
You're welcome, Mega Crit.
Yeah, and as would other major content creators, they would play this cool, fun new game called Slay the Spire, and then other people would see it and say, "Man, that's like $15, and I can get it on."
Why did it have to be tentacles?
Oh, you know damn well, Bayo. Yeah, people see their favorite content creator play a game and it looks cool, and then they buy it for themselves. Yeah. Wild concept.
I mean, could you imagine how stupid it would be if freaking the developers for Apex Legends was like, "You know what? Maybe you guys don't stream our game."
Yeah. It's like, "No, Ninja, you are not allowed to play it." Also, God, I didn't notice how profound their nipples are as they're getting chained.
It must be cold here in the angelic world.
Ooh, I'm a panther. Yeah, it's completely backwards to not allow people to make their own content with your stuff.
I mean, the argument to that would be that they wouldn't want the storyline
spoiled,
being spoiled, but like, it's fucking Mario.
Yeah, it's especially on games that are like 10 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, also that.
We played fucking Twilight Princess. That game came out in like 2006.
Like, why? I just don't understand. Oh, hi.
And also, we were playing the original Ocarina of Time, and that got claimed for a long time.
I remember that, yeah.
And we only uploaded it after Nintendo reversed their stupid policies. Yeah, like if Fortnite never allowed people to make money by streaming their game or by making YouTube content of their game, you guys probably wouldn't know about it.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy how companies can allow other people to advertise for free. That's why I think that's why Nintendo does shit like make directs, because it builds a lot of hype, and then people tweet about it and they post about it on Instagram, they talk about it on Discord and whatnot.
Yeah.
All your social media platforms, and then most of the people will get hyped and then advertise their game for them, so they don't even have to pay for the advertising.
Yeah, and you also have, on top of all that, you have top level content creators that are streaming it.
Which is just a fat boy advertisement. Yeah. I assume there's just 4 of those walls scattered around.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I want this one.
And I hope at some point in the future it comes to the point where people like the NFL, or probably not the NFL, because you know they have too much fucking corporate pressure on their ass. Yeah. But there was like a wrestling league lately that incentivized Twitch streamers to restream their broadcast with their own commentary. Yeah. So like, if something,
and the only thing you had to do was you couldn't save the VOD. Yeah. That was like the only thing, which is completely reasonable because it's a television show.
So imagine like if we were allowed to do that for like AAF games or something, that'd be dope.
That'd be super cool.
I would, me and Major fucking sitting down, and we provide the broadcast commentary for some AAF games.
That'd be stupid fun.
That would be hell fun content, and it'd also be good for the league, because it would probably get a lot of people who are not interested in football who would all of a sudden become interested in football, and then maybe buy their merch, or like go to a game, buy a ticket, something like that.
I feel like people who play video games could easily get into sports.
Especially people who like competitive video games. Yeah. It is quite literally the exact same.
I guess
the exact same process. If you like watching Smash Bros tournaments, you will probably like watching football. You'll probably like watching basketball. Yeah. Etc. I like football the most because it has fewer games, which means that each game is more important.
I like that too.
I think having like a nice like 15-20 games is much better than having 80 games, 120 games, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's freaking ridiculous.
Just too much, man.
So I remember my friend was like, "Oh, I'm so excited for the baseball season to start." I'm like, "Why?" The first like 50 games don't matter. Yeah.
It's just a lot. Which is nice if you're a person that likes going to the games, because that means the tickets are going to be cheaper because there's more opportunities to do so. Right. But watching it on TV, it's just so much to watch. The games are you have cool. You have NBA players that will sometimes rest when they're completely healthy, just because they're being fatigued so long over the course of the season. Right. But that's why football's good. But exactly, they should apply the same train of thought as allowing people to advertise for them for the video games. Do that for the sports. Wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be pretty cool.
Also, I like how we're literally rotating the entire goddamn island. This is some Mario Galaxy shit. We're walking to the castle and about to talk to Princess Peach. Who? Fellow gamers, is this not like the prologue? This looks like the prologue to fucking Mario Galaxy. Well, I don't blame you. It kind of looks like you're gonna fall downwards. Yeah. How does if you check right here? Oh. Well.
Did it?
Yeah. What is a long way? I wonder if I'll be able to reach it if I. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to do a kitty cat jump.
Oh.
There you go.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, this looks like the prologue to Mario Galaxy to me.
I don't know. I've never played that game.
Yeah. It's okay.
It okay?
It okay. It depends. It's more about, it has more focus on having Mario put on funny costumes.
Oh, okay.
Rather than the actual just honest to goodness platforming.
I'm not a fan of the platforming. That shit's hard.
Unless you can nab it, of course.
Well, yeah. If I literally don't get hit by enemies, it's the only way I enjoy the game.
Mwah. Thank you.
Given I can grief my teammates.
But that's why Nintendo's stinky.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's this guy again. I remember you. This is probably like a weaker version of the big one that we fought earlier.
Who? Oh. Sick. God, Nintendo sucks. I hate them so much.
Like, all of their really big titles always sell really well. Oh, are we getting a boss rush? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like a boss rush, but the mini versions.
Looks like I gotta get close.
We should spend our 70k after this chapter, probably.
Definitely.
At some point. Have you witch twisted at all?
I have not.
Hold RT, press Y.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
You start off with the spinneroonie and then you twist upwards.
Yeah. Oh.
I just remembered that we had that. Fucking cougar attack. Awesome. Go fuck him up. Yeah. Who are the good game devs?
Who are the good game devs?
Yeah. Nintendo is good whenever they make actual video games, but typically Epic's
pretty good.
Epic Games.
Yeah, I like Epic. I liked Gears.
Yeah.
Gears was really good. I'm not a fan of Fortnite, but I can't,
Yeah, it's.
I can't say it's not successful.
Mm-hmm. Who are
Bungie before it died.
Yeah, I mean they make Destiny.
Destiny kind of sucks.
I think that the reason why Destiny sucks is because of Activision, but they've recently severed ties with Activision.
Okay.
So maybe Destiny 3 will be good.
Hopefully.
Because Destiny 2 was good, but then it became a bunch of pay-to-win garbage.
Oh, that sucks.
So what would happen is that you got at some point there's like new loot that would be in like new cosmetics that were in loot boxes. But they wouldn't be in their own individual loot boxes. It would be added into the pool of typical loot. So you had to buy access to have the opportunity to gamble for the loot.
That's so lame.
So yeah, everybody hated it. I don't know if they ever remedied it or not. Hopefully they did.
I know that they gave Destiny 2 out for free at BlizzCon.
Yeah.
So now anyone can just download.
I think it also had I think it had a free weekend also.
Wow.
To where if you could download the game for free, and it wasn't just play the game that weekend. It was like if you quote unquote bought the game that weekend, it was free. Yeah, it was a ploy to try to sell their DLC.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. Yeah. Pretty cool, I think.
I liked it.
I like Square Enix whenever they actually are the developers of the game and not just the publishers.
I see.
Because I just like Final Fantasy. They make good shit. The Final Fantasy team makes good shit. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a steaming pile of garbage, but I blame Disney for that one. I don't think it's Square. Oh man, where do we have to jump from?
I'm gonna get fucking vertigo.
Whoa. Right there, probably. This looks promising.
Yeah, let's go into the Matrix.
Okay.
Boosh. I bet I'm gonna have to fight some people.
Yeah, I see 3 health bars.
Who else is? I bet there's better. I mean, Mega Crate has what the hell? You're not gonna invisible wall me?
Okay. Well, there's that. It just makes. Oh, we have 3 boats. Rawr.
I wish I could see them.
Probably have to. Yeah, there you go.
I wonder if I have to jump on them.
Probably not. Maybe. Hey. There you go. That's thinking with your noggin. You need a spinneroonie. Maybe.
Oh, I'm bad. Oh, I'm getting the clamps.
You are getting the clamps. Oh.
See ya.
That seems. I don't know.
I'm just not gonna jump.
Yeah, I'll say. I don't know. This might be the way to go. Cause once this. Oh, I remember whenever they get destroyed, there's still platforms.
Oh, okay, good.
From last time. Who are some of my other favorite game devs?
Mega Crit's good, but they only have one game.
Yeah, it's like Riot Games is good, but they only have one game.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, you got grabbed. I used to like Blizzard, but they've really taken a dive into the shit recently.
Yeah, they really have.
They're basically killing Heroes of the Storm. Everybody hates you. You probably should just like smack those back, or they be flying at you like that. Oh, laser beam! I think we still have the dieback item. I don't know if we do or not. I know that we still have 3 fucking heal items that we haven't used. Still don't really know how.
Are you sure those items didn't just increase our max health?
Positive. Those are consumables that you use to. They're like potions.
How do I?
What's your D-pad do?
It's this.
Oh, it looks like we can assign them. I think that's what those 3 things are for.
When would I assign them, though?
It might be a thing that you have to do in...
the gates.
Yeah, in the gates. That might be how they do it. All that for 1 bullet.
Thank you.
I think we double back. Probably.
But then go where?
Might be like a new touchy or something. This is all just... Oh, man, it's just all so much. Well... Where's that going to respawn you?
I tried to finesse
there you go.
Maybe this way?
Yeah, probably that way.
Yeah, probably towards
some new touchies came up.
Oop.
I think Riot makes really good stuff. I am waiting with bated breath for the day where Riot Games puts the S in games and makes something that's not League of Legends.
Yeah.
Because have you seen the newest League cinematic?
No.
It came out I think like late January. Looks really sick, as do all of their other cinematics, but this one is extra cool. It made me change my fucking change my desktop wallpaper for the first time in like 2 years.
Damn.
There's a really cool shot of there's a cool scene of Camille invading Jin, who's putting on a performance on a piano. And Jin has a bunch of little booby traps that explode, that are set up all over the place, and they explode into like galaxy dust. They have like purple and pink colors and things of the sort that look like, and it's all glistening. That's cool. And Camilla fucking attack on Titans up to the ceiling with her cool fucking hip spidey web flingers. Right. And then as Jin like consoles to himself that he's fucked, he takes a bow, and we have a back shot, and you see Camilla like flying at him with her leg blades, as shit's blowing up all around, and it goes into slow motion, and then it cuts away. Ooh. I'll have to show it to you after this episode. It's pretty cool. It's dope.
Yeah, I want to see it.
And I recommend that you gamers go look it up too.
Right, it's pretty good.
I played a really old demo of a thing called League of Fighters at Evo 16.
Yeah.
It was just something that some dude had on his. It was basically a fan project, but by people at Riot Games. It was just something that people at Riot
I feel like I've heard of this.
That they made for fun. And it was just a 2D fighter. It was like an anime fighter where it was ABCD. Kind of things. Think like Dragon Ball Fighters, Blaze Blue, that kind of thing. Right. But I don't think it didn't have tag functionality. It was just one-on-one. Okay. And I've heard rumors through the grapevine that League of Fighters, that they've like actually taken that and they're trying to run with it a little bit. Ooh. So I would be, as a person who likes fighting games, I'd be super excited to see League of Fighters. Yeah, I'd be happy to actually be fully fleshed out. They could make like an anime or like a cartoon with League of Legends, because they have a million characters that everybody loves and people would like to see them interact. Yeah, and they definitely have the depth. They have like a lot of art people. They have the architecture is there. They have the money. They have the talent. They have the infrastructure. They know the people, and they just don't do it. I don't get it. I don't either. Just expand your horizons. It would be like everybody would love it. I think they're too busy fucking around. Like they made that K-pop music video of like the KDA one. Yeah, I remember that. And it has like a gorillion views on YouTube, and it probably made them $1 gorillion, and everybody loves it. Yeah. I don't know. I aren't the owners like pretty young? Maybe whenever they started. I don't know about anymore. Who knows? I don't know. I was thinking maybe they're just fucking fucking around. That's the end of the episode. Okay, bye-bye.